Dear students, welcome to another revision class. Today we are looking at grammatical names and functions. Okay, and by the end of this lesson, we should be able to identify phrases and clauses in context. We should be able to demonstrate understanding of their functions. We should be able to recognize nominal, adjectival, and adverbial expressions. Introduction. A phrase is a group of words without a finite verb. Okay, as you can see, across the road is a phrase. The man from Lagos is an incomplete expression. So that makes it a phrase. Because if you look at these two, they do not contain finite verbs. While a clause is a group of words which forms a part of a sentence and contains a finite verb. E.g., where she was born, here we have a verb. How we survived, okay, you have a verb here. Which you wrote a year ago, you have a verb. So you can see the difference between phrases and clauses here. Now, our focus on this lesson is noun, phrase, or clause. Remember, we have three types. We have noun, phrase, or clause, adjectival phrase or clause, adverbial phrase or clause. So this class, we are looking at noun, phrase, or clause. This is a group of words. A noun, phrase, or clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a predicate. That is, it does the work of a noun, or it has a noun as its headword. It usually starts or ends a sentence and can be replaced with a pronoun. Look at the functions. They perform the following functions. 1. A noun, phrase, or clause functions as subject of a verb. As subject of a verb. Remember, sentence element. The first element is subject. You have verb, you have object or complement, and you have adjunct. So, e.g., a subject of a verb. What he did remains a mystery to us. Okay? Now, if you look at this, it has a verb, did. So that makes it a clause. So the grammatical name here, noun clause. It is noun because you can replace this with a pronoun, it, or something remains a mystery to us. Okay? So if you follow all these tips, you see that, oh, what you have here is actually a noun clause. Function, subject of the verb remains. It is functioning as subject because of the position. If you look at the position it occupies, okay, as subject, something, it remains. So the action here is performed by this. So this performs, and this is the verb. This, okay, acts on the verb. So that makes it the subject of the verb. Okay, when a verb is acted upon by a particular expression or word, you say what you have here is the subject. Another example, the deadly infectious disease ravaged the whole world. You can replace it, you can see now, it can be replaced with a pronoun, it, as well. So when you see that the underlying expression can be replaced with a pronoun, or that it starts or ends a sentence, or it does the work of a noun, okay, or it has a noun as its headword, you know that what you have here is either a noun, phrase, or clause. So you just need to check whether it contains a verb or not. So this is a phrase because it does not contain a verb. Deadly infectious disease, there is no verb there. So it's a noun, phrase, and the function, subject of the verb, ravaged. Next, the second function is that it functions as object of a verb. A noun, phrase, or clause functions as object of a verb. E.g., we do not know whether it will come or not. So this is the subject. And you have this as your verb phrase. Okay? Even though you have a negator, this is a negator in between. But what you have here is a noun, is a verb phrase. You have this as your subject. And this as your object. Object of the verb know. We do not know what. We do not know it. we do not know something. So it can be replaced with a pronoun, and it contains verbs, not just one. So that makes it a clause. And the function, object of the verb, know. Number 3, subject complement. A noun phrase or clause functions as subject complement. E.g., the ball is the overall best student in Nigeria. You can see that this rolls back to the subject. Who is the overall best student? The ball. Who is the ball? The overall best student. So this is complementing the subject. The subject of this sentence is the ball. What you have here is telling you more about the subject. Invariably, what you have here is the same thing as the subject. So the boy is the overall best. The overall best is the ball. It does not contain a verb, so that makes it a noun phrase. Function, subject, complement. It tells you more. Once you see that the expression given to you tells you more about the subject, it makes reference back to the subject. You know that you have subject complement there. Next, object complement. Object complement, as it implies here, it tells you more about the objects. That means you are having two objects. One is telling you more about the other. That is known as direct and indirect objects. Now, the girls elected Collins. The girls, subject, elected, verb. Collins is the direct object. Leader of their group is now your object complement, OC, because it tells you more. It makes reference back to Collins, back to the object of the sentence. So the grammatical name, noun phrase, function, object, complement. Conclusion. A noun phrase or clause performs the functions of a noun. Please take note of these tips. A noun phrase or clause performs the function of a noun. Secondly, it can either start or end a sentence. Next, it can easily be replaced with pronoun. And lastly, it has a noun as its head word. Alright, so much has been said on grammatical name and function. The next class, we are looking at adjectival and adverbial expressions. Today, we've looked at noun, phrase, or clause. Next class, we will look at adjectival and adverbial clauses. See you there.